personal. Got the mitt right in the camera today for y'all. So, yeah, everybody that keeps saying, oh, you don't never show his face, you don't never show you. Well, I got my face right in the camera for y'all. Is this good enough? We up close and personal. Got my mitt right in the camera. Now y'all get to see what I look like. If you haven't seen what I look like already, I don't understand why grown men be trying to see what other people look like. Anyway, we right here with it. Let's talk some boxing. It's your boy BTA. Back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Yo, Cyber, salute, man. We up close and personal today. Everybody keeps saying I won't be showing my face. Well, I'm gonna show my face today, and I'm right up in y'all. I'm in y'all grill today. I'm right in y'all face today. So we gonna do face to face. If you watching the live right now, we gonna do face to face. We gonna do face to face today. Since everybody be saying, oh, you don't never show your face. You don't never show your face. Well, I'm showing my face now. Hey yo, so it's breaking news in the sport of boxing, right? Floyd Mayweather is showing Al Heyman, Showtime, and all of these people, right? He said, up in my grill, bro. Yo. No, because everybody keeps saying, bro, listen, right? Everybody keeps saying I don't show my face, so I got my whole face in the camera today. You feel me? Like, I don't know why grown men want to see another man's face. So you want to see my face right here, bro. Y'all want to see my face so bad. Like, what you obsessed with my face? You want to see my face that bad? People be under my comments saying, yo, why you don't ever show your face? Why you don't ever show your face? We want to see what you look like. All right, now you see what I look like. You happy? All right. I'm right in the camera today. My face right in the camera. Hope you happy. Yo, Cyber, salute. Hey, yo, Cyber, did you see the post? Did you see the post from 50 Cent? So I'm on Instagram. I'm strolling on Instagram, right, bro? I'm strolling on Instagram and I see a post from. I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see a post from 50 Cent, and 50 like he want Terrence Crawford to beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather. I'm like, 50, why you want Crawford to beat the shit out of Mayweather? All right, so 50 posted. He posted on Instagram. He was like, yo, Floyd Mayweather should have hired me to look over his contract, because I don't know if you know, right? I don't know if you know, Floyd Mayweather is out here suing Showtime, Al Heyman, and everybody at Showtime, Steven Espinoza and all them guys, right? He's saying they robbed him for like $340 million. This is what Floyd is saying. Floyd saying he got robbed for $340 million. And he needs Showtime to pay him his bread. Run that. He's like, yo, run that money, man. I need three. Y'all owe me three. Y'all robbed me for my contract. Y'all owe me $340 million. And you know, 50, like you said, he don't like Floyd. Him and Floyd been going back and forth for years because he wanted to be Floyd's manager and Floyd didn't want him to be his manager or whatever the situation is, right? So 50, he took to the socials and he like, yo, Floyd need to stop complaining or some shit. He should have let me be his manager and go through the contracts so he don't get robbed for that much money or whatever. You know, I kept seeing reports. You know, they show these reports every single year, bro. Every single year they show reports of Floyd Mayweather being broke. And they like, yo, Floyd Mayweather broke and all this other stuff. But I never thought they would have showed a report of Floyd Mayweather suing Al Heyman and Showtime. That was crazy. That actually caught me off guard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That really caught me off guard. Seeing the news that Floyd Mayweather was suing these dudes. So it really kind of caught me off guard. And I'm like, yo, Floyd really suing Al Heyman and Showtime, PBC, and Steven Espinoza. These was his guys back in the day. Like, what happened to the relationship? Like, yo, what's going on? And then 50, you know, 50, he always going to troll no matter what. So he get on the social. He find out what's going on. He said, yo, Floyd, you got to chill. You should have been let me be your manager. We know you can't read. He said, we know you can't read. That's why it took you all these years. He said, we know you can't read, right? He said, we know you can't read. That's why it took you all these years to find out somebody stole $340 million from you. He said, we know you can't. He said, we know you can't read. That's why it took you all these years to find out somebody stole $340 million from you. If you knew how to read, you would have read the contract and you would have knew they was taking all this money from you. Yo, 50 really out of pocket. 50 really out of pocket. I can't believe he's saying some shit like that. He really out of pocket for real. He said, if you knew how to read, you would have been able to read your contracts and you would have never got robbed. He said, that sounds like some 50 would say. Till Kid, what's the salute, my guy? What's going on? He said, Floyd, you need to stop complaining. He said, Floyd, you need to stop complaining, right? He said, Floyd, you need to stop complaining or we going to get Terrence Crawford to beat your ass. AI from Indonesia. What? Who your favorite boxer to watch? Right now, my favorite boxers, number 1, Shakur Stevenson. Number 2, Devin Haney. Number 3, Abdullah Mason. Number 4, Keyshawn Davis. Number 5, Inoue. Or maybe I'll put Inoue on top of Keyshawn. I'll do Inoue, then I'll do Keyshawn. I like Bam Rodriguez. I like David Benavidez. I like everybody for real. Alexander Usyk, Dimitri Bivol. I like Bivol a lot. I like Usyk. I like Ja Opataya. Did you want me to pick one? You want me to pick one or you want me to pick more? If you wanted me to pick just one boxer, I'll probably just say Shakur, my favorite right now. The reason I pick Shakur because like he just can't be touched. Like he could literally stand right in front of you and you can't hit him. So Shakur probably be my number 1 guy right now in boxing, other than guys like Abdullah Mason, Haney, and all them other guys I named, and Usyk and Bam who else? Bivol, all these guys. I like all these guys. I like all of these guys. I don't just like one boxer. I like the entire sport. All the way down from minimum weight, all the way up to heavyweight. I like all of these guys, bro. From straw weight all the way up. I like all of these guys. Hold on, let me see. Sosa, man. Do you feel like Jake Paul is good for the sport? Is Jake Paul good for boxing? I think so. I think Jake Paul is good for boxing, but I think he's more so just good on the fact that he brings eyes to the sport and he helps out women boxing. He gives women boxing a platform they never had before. He's good for the sport because of what he's doing for the sport, not because he's fun to watch. So being good for the sport can have his perks. And in my opinion, the good thing he does for the sport is bring light to women boxing. Women boxing caught a lot of fame because of Jake Paul. Without Jake Paul, I don't think a lot of people would have paid too much attention to women boxing. So Jake Paul has brought a lot of eyes to women boxing. So I commend Jake Paul for being good to the sport, being good for the sport in that aspect of bringing more eyes to women boxing. Even though I'm not a fan of women boxing. I won't lie to you guys. I don't watch too many females boxing. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I do not watch women boxing. I do not watch women boxing at all. Till Kit said, hey, BTA, I'm hearing Shakur really got beat up in sparring by Shaq 2 times. His team never denied it. Bro, it's sparring, bro. It's sparring. It's not a real fight. A lot of guys, listen. Till Kit, let me say this, right, bro? It's sparring. A lot of guys, Floyd Mayweather got beat up in sparring before by some guy, I forget his name. Some white dude he got beat up by. I forget his name. I had his name on the top of my head, but I forgot it. Floyd Mayweather's been beat up in boxing. People said Earl Spence gave Floyd Mayweather a black eye. It's sparring, bro. Sparring in a real fight is a different story. When you're sparring somebody, you don't feel like you're in danger. When you're in a real fight with no headgear on and you feel like you're in danger, you're going to fight a different way. You're going to fight more cautious. You're going to fight more relaxed. You're not going to fight calm and just, you're not going to fight like, damn, I lost my thought a little bit. I'm sorry. But listen, sparring and real boxing is different, bro. It's just different. It's just a different ball game, bro. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the same thing. So like I said, Floyd, we know Earl Spence was out here bragging about giving Floyd Mayweather a black eye. And we seen what Terrence Crawford did to him. So we know it's sparring, bro. So even if O'Shaquie Foster did put hands on Shakur Stevenson in sparring, it's not going to translate in the real fight. First of all, they had 16-ounce gloves on and they had headgear on. O'Shaquie Foster probably felt stronger. He probably felt Shakur couldn't hurt him, so he was able to walk through Shakur punches maybe. It's sparring, bro. I don't take too much on sparring, bro. I'm not going. That's like saying, because I used to talk about, hey, you know, Earl Spence used to knock out Charlo in sparring. I used to say that all the time, and everybody be like, oh, yo, don't talk about sparring. Earl put hands on Charlo, but still, it's a different story. Listen. It's sparring, guys. We can't take sparring too serious. It is what it is. It's a different ball game when you're fighting with 10-ounce gloves and no headgear. Sosa Man said Floyd will beat Spence. Well, according to the rumors, Earl Spence beat up on Floyd Mayweather in sparring and gave him a black eye. Those are the rumors, right? We already know Floyd would have beat Spence. Okay, but Shaq said he ran that man out the ring. It's not going to be the same story in the real fight. Oh, yeah, Spadafora. We heard rumors of Spadafora beating up on Floyd Mayweather too, right? Will he beat Floyd Mayweather in a real fight? What about Daniel Dubois? They said Daniel Dubois, he knocked out Anthony Joshua or some shit like that. Oh snap! He did beat him in the pros too, though. I ain't gonna lie. They said he put hands on Anthony. Damn, he did beat Anthony Joshua in the pro. That's a different story right there. I was about to go left with that one, but then I just realized Daniel Dubois might be the only guy where he talked about punching on AJ in the amateurs or in sparring, and then he actually beats him in the pros. That's interesting. But I can guarantee you right now, O'Shaquie Foster is not putting hands on Shakur Stevenson in a real fight. Shakur is going to beat O'Shaquie Foster in a real fight. They're way better than when they spar probably. So when they spar, that was probably years ago. It's not going to be the same story. Shakur Stevenson is a much better fighter. He sparred guys like Terrence Bud Crawford. He just spars better fighter, and he's got way better. He's not the guy that sparred O'Shaquie Foster. He's a pound-for-pound elite level fighter right now. If he fought O'Shaquie Foster will get the belt. Shakur and Devin Haney are going to take over boxing as the faces. Tank will stay a baby. Hey, yo, salute, bro. Hey, listen, I'm not going to completely say that, because Tank, even though he got legal issues, but people love Tank, bro. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Let me give y'all an example why people love Tank. Bro, you know, I could do a lot of videos on my YouTube, right? Bro, I do a video about Jervante Davis. Bro, it gets the most views. Other than a Terrence Crawford video, Jervante Davis videos get the most views, and I make the most money from a Jervante Davis video. Every time I do a video about Jervante Davis or a live about Jervante Davis, I get the most money. For some reason, people love hearing about Jervante Davis. So it's going to be hard for Jervante to not continue to be one of the faces of boxing. But I understand what you're saying, bro. Shakur Stevenson and Devin are definitely on their way to being the faces of boxing. But Jervante Davis got a different kind of fan base. I do one video about Jervante Davis, that shit just blow up every single time. Every single time it blows up. I look at my algorithm. I look at my analytics. Anytime I put Jervante Davis' name in the analytics, I get more money every time. It's never let me down. Jervante Davis, people love that guy for no reason. I don't know what it is, but people just love Tank for no reason, guys. They just love the man. Maybe it's just the knockouts. Maybe it's the knockouts. People just love knockouts. But people love Jervante Davis, bro. They love that man no matter what. And listen, there's this YouTube channel, right? I was on this YouTube channel one time, and they had Jervante on a YouTube channel. Bro, I lied to you not, bro. Jervante was on a YouTube channel. It was grown women in the comments saying, Jervante, we love you so much, Jervante. We love you so much. We're praying for you, Jervante. Oh my God, Jervante, we love you. We're praying for you, buddy. And then females was on this channel. I'm talking about females. They were sending super chats. This one lady sent a $500 super chat just to ask a question to Jervante Davis. She said, I got a super chat for Jervante. She sent like a $500 super chat just to ask Jervante Davis a question, bro. I can't believe what I was watching. I need to get Jervante Davis on my channel, bro. I need to get Tank on my channel. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be rich. If I get Tank on my channel, I'm paying all my bills. The lady sent $500 super chat just to ask Jervante a question. Bro, the super chat never stopped coming in when Jervante was on this YouTube channel. They kept sending super chats, super chats, super chats, super chats, super chats. Bro, they made like $10,000 just because Jervante Davis was on this YouTube channel. It's crazy. It's crazy. People love Jervante Davis, so it's going to be hard for Jervante Davis to not remain one of the faces of boxing. I've seen it with my own eyes. You should. Some fighters are better, and a lot of these guys that are too afraid to throw punches. Better for it. Okay. Okay, Shaq said he ran that man out of the ring. Okay, I read that. We already know Floyd would have beat Tank. Yup, Floyd beat Tank. Floyd beat Tank. Floyd will beat Spence. Yup. And said he came back for revenge and still got whooped. Yup. They said Norman Jr. beat up Bud in sparring. See what I'm saying? Cybo, you see what I'm saying? We remember those rumors of them saying that. We remember those rumors of them saying Brian Norman Jr. knocked. They didn't say he beat him up. They said he knocked him out. They said Brian Norman Jr. knocked out Terrence Crawford in sparring. That's what the rumors was, right, guys? So these sparring stories are always going to be here. It only matters under the bright lights. It only matters under the bright lights. These are the facts. Let me read some of these comments, man. The reason why I'm so up close and personal, guys, because everybody always asks me, yo, what do you look like? What do you look like? We want to see your face. Well, here's my face, up close and personal. You get to see what I look like. Are you happy now? Let me go ahead and read these comments. Old school boxing coaches would be more of an opponent if opponent got knocked down in sparring leading up to a fight. That means he's training with the guys he can actually fight. I don't take sparring serious. Here's the thing. Core don't like to lose, period. He like a young bud. So in this case, it counts. I don't have Shaq going none of that. I don't have Shaq doing none of that to Core, but giving him a good fight, I still think Core would win. Absolutely. They said he caught Bud slipping with a bug shot, but other than that, Bud was on his ass. A big shot. Nah, let Mayweather rest. This was the right time to go live, BTA. Hey, yo, the Boxing Report. Salute, my guy. What are you doing in LA, bro? You say you were in Philly, but we never linked up. You say you want to spar me, but we never link up. I'm trying to spar you, bro. You say you 6'2" and you got long reach and you 18 years old. You're younger than me. You're younger than me and you think you're stronger than me and you're so sharp that you could beat me in sparring, but we never linked up. Now you're in LA and you're not in Philly. Come back to Philly. Let's go to the gym. Let's link up and let me give you the BTA about the ass and record it and put it on the channel. I'm gonna record it and put it on the channel. The Boxing Report. Come back to the biddy. Let's go to the gym. We gonna go to Shepherd's. All right, we gonna go to Shepherd's, 57th and Haverford. We gonna go to 57th and Haverford, and we gonna spar. And I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna get somebody to record it, and I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna give you the belt, all right, bro? Carlos Rosado, he said, yo, boy, what's up, my guy? What's going on? Ice Block Bizot, he says, Haney's a bum. I wouldn't say Haney's a bum. If he's a bum, he wasn't going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko. He wasn't going to beat Brian Norman Jr. He wasn't going to beat all the guys he beat if he was a bum. Regis Progrades, I don't think Haney's a bum. I think Haney's a pretty good fighter. He's a great fighter. Thank God them NBA Youngboy fans. They true to that man no matter what. No bullshit, bro. I need to get Tank on my live ASAP so I could get some super chats. I feel you. Tank fight nobody, though. He don't want to challenge himself. Hey, yo. Tank bring them celebrities out, too. He definitely did. It's because he was associated with Floyd and needed another undefeated fighter to latch onto. How is Bud going to beat Mayweather if they both retire? Hey, listen, I didn't say it. 50 Cent said it. 50 Cent said he wants to see that fight. I never said it. He said he wants to see Bud beat up on Floyd Mayweather. I didn't say it. 50 said it, bro. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at 50. Cut them long-ass nose hair. Hey, yo. The bigger picture, 36.96. I do need a haircut, bro. I'm woofing right now. I do need a haircut. I'm woofing right now, bro. Send me a super chat so I can go get a haircut. If you want me to cut it, send me a super chat. Send me a $25 super chat. And I'll go to the barber right now. I'll go to the barber right now and get my haircut. Don't tell me to get my hair cut. You see, this is the problem. This is the problem with people, right? People always got something to say, but they never got a solution. If you want me to cut the nose hair, send me a $25 super chat right now. I'll go to the barber right now and get the nose hair trim out. You can't try to tell somebody to do something with no solution. It's like giving advice to the young people and not giving the young people a solution. It makes no sense. You gotta give a solution. You understand what I'm saying? You have to give a solution. You understand what I'm saying? You can't say, hey, go do this, or don't do this, but do this without no solution. No, they was dudes disguised as females. Hey, yo, Carlos, you shot the. No, Carlos, it was females. It was females, bro. Cause some of them you can call into the show. Some of them they call into the show. It was like, we want to pray for Jervante and all this other stuff. I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. They called into the show and they was like, yo, we want to pray for Jervante Davis. Jervante, we love you. And they sent him like $500 super chats. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at. They was sending that man $500 super chats just to ask that man a question. Start bringing boxers on your show, period. Yeah, I could do that. I just gotta go back to the gym for real. For me to be able to do that, I gotta go back to the gym. You know, the gym that I was at, the 5-star gym that I was at, where it had all the boxers, was James Schuler's down the bottom in West Philly. But I haven't been there in a few years. But they got all the stars there. I gotta go back. Maybe I could get some interview with them. One question. Laugh my ass off, Carlos. Jervante need to make a channel ASAP. Yes, he do. Ice Block Vizak. You've been talking about Tank for the last 5 minutes straight. Glaze. Hey, yo, this guy's crazy. Shakur got a channel now. Yeah. Best who? Bud? Nah. What? Black? What? Hold on, I'm confused. They said B Norm caught Bud with a shot. That's what I heard. They said he caught him with a nice shot. I heard that too. You know, it's sparring. Things happen. You know, I will tell y'all this about sparring, though, that I know personally about sparring. I will tell y'all this, right? In all my life of sparring, I've never been hurt by a bigger guy in sparring. I've always been hurt by a smaller guy in sparring. I want y'all to let that sink in for a second. Since I've been boxing for over 10 years, right? I've been boxing for over 10 years. I grew up in the gym with guys like Cool Boy Steph, Stephen Fulton, Atif O'Burlton. I'm pretty sure you guys know who those guys are. You know who Atif O'Burlton is. You know who Scooter is. I grew up in the gym with those guys. I never sparred them guys, but I grew up in the gym with them. But the gym I went to, we had some real sharp guys in there, some killers in there. And I've never been hurt by any bigger guys that I've sparred. I've only been hurt by smaller guys. I want y'all to let that sink in. Isn't that crazy? The fact that smaller fighters were able to hurt me, but bigger fighters wasn't. That's crazy, ain't it? When we think boxing, we think the bigger guys are supposed to get off on you first. Why is the smaller guy able to get off on you? Because the smaller guy, he gets to the target faster, he hits you more, he hits you cleaner, and he's just hard to hit. These are the facts. I've always been hurt by a smaller guy before I ever got hurt by a bigger guy, because the bigger fighters are too slow. They're easy to beat. It's always been like that since I've been in the gym. I hated sparring smaller guys because they were too slick, too fast, too quick, and they hit me more than I could hit them. Especially the gym that I was at. Best who? Bud? Nah, hold on. They said Norm caught Bud with a shot. Yup. Appreciate you, G. Sean, salute. Fondora versus Thurman got rebooked for March 28. Y'all presser. Y'all see the presser now? Who y'all got? Till Kit. Hey, yo, Till Kit, I'm about to say something that's going to shock everybody, all right? I'm about to say something that's about to shock everybody. I'm about to say something that's going to shock everybody. I'm rocking with Keith Thurman for this fight. I keep telling y'all that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I like Keith Thurman in this fight versus Fondora. Everybody's picking Fondora to knock out Keith Thurman. I just don't see it. If he does it, I'm going to be shocked, to be honest. I'm going to be shocked. If Sebastian Fondora is able to knock out Keith Thurman, I'm going to be shocked. I won't lie to y'all. I am going to be shocked if Sebastian Fondora is able to knock out Keith Thurman. I'm rocking with Keith Thurman for this fight. I like Keith Thurman's chances. If he loses, he was supposed to lose anyway, right? But I like Keith Thurman for the upset. I like Keith Thurman for the upset. Yo, I seen Norman spar Crawford in 2019. It was even, not gonna lie. Hold on, where was this at? You was there? Hey, yo, the boxing report, you was there? You seen the sparring session? Where was this at? Hey, Carlos funny as hell. Read his message. What did Carlos say? Let me look for his message real quick. What did he say? Carlos, what did you say, bro? It's cause he's associated with Floyd and needed another undefeated fighter to latch on to. No, they was dudes disguised as female. Oh yeah, that is funny as shit. Let's go to James Schuler's Memorial Gym. That's the gym I started with. We could go there, bro. You let me know whenever you back in the city. We could go to James Schuler's. We could go to Schuler's. That's my home, bro. That's my home gym. That's where I first learned how to throw a jab. James Schuler's. That's my home gym. We could go there, broski. What city are you in? Philly? I'm in Philly, bro. West Philly. King Truth Boxing. Salute, my guy. I agree, Till Kit should have beat Haney. Loma should have beat Haney. About to add, salute. Arnold Brown, salute, my guy. What's going on, yo? I got my whole face in the camera because everybody keeps saying I don't show my face. So now I'm up close and personal. Got my whole mitt in the camera. Somebody told me to trim my nose hair, but he not trying to send me no $25 super chat to go to the barber. You're not going to come on my channel and say, hey, bro, go trim your nose hair and don't send me no money to go do it. Send the money to go do it. I go trim it right now, bro. $25 super chat. I go to the barbershop right now. All right, let me say something real quick. A lot of people, they see people put the shiesty on. See, I got the shiesty on, right? They see people put the ski on and stuff like that, and they think people is up to no good. I ain't no gangster. I'm not going to come on here and say I'm a gangster. I'm not a gangster. I wear the shiesty because it be cold. I wear the shiesty because it's cold, or I wear the shiesty because I don't got a haircut. That's why a lot of people really wear the shiesty. It's not because we got ops. I ain't got no ops. I could come outside, walk outside. I could walk outside all the time with a shiesty on or with a shiesty off. I don't have no ops. You understand what I'm saying? What I need ops for? I'm too busy trying to make some money. I don't need no ops. You understand what I'm saying? What I need ops for? I don't need no ops. You feel me? So if you ever see me with a shiesty on, it's not because I got ops. It's because it's either cold or I don't have a haircut. Now, the guy that said I need to get my nose hair cut, send me $25 super chat. I go get my hair cut right now. Smaller fighters think you can take harder punches. Bigger guys hold back. No, that's cap. That's cap, bro. That's cap. Bigger guys was not holding back when I was sparring the bigger guys. They was throwing that leather. It's just that their punches was just too slow. and I could see their punches from a mile away, so I could slip their punches easier. But a smaller guy is throwing like a 10-piece combination. One of them punches gonna land on a button. The bigger guy, I could see his punches from a mile away, so ain't no bigger guy holding back. I spar bigger guys and smaller guys. Ain't nobody hold back with nobody. So maybe to you, with me, ain't nobody hold back, bro. We was really sparring for real. BTA, remember they were saying you would get stopped by Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford ain't stopping shit. I beat the shit out of Raymond Ford. You should get on Willie and you should get on Gilly and Wallow next KO party. Nah, I ain't getting on there, bro. I ain't getting on there. I ain't getting on there. But that would be cool though. But I don't know. I got to go through a lot of shit to get on there. Probably. I remember when Aiden Ross said to Bud, do you think Floyd would come out of retirement for an exhibition against you? And Bud said, come on now. Floyd not fighting real fighters. He not. Ball Out Joe says, Shakur the best fighter in the world. I agree. Shakur is the best fighter in the world. Pound for pound. He may not have the names right now, but he still is. If you look at the skill set, he has the best fighter in the world skill set. Nobody's beating Shakur right now. What I heard is Norman caught Bud slipping with a big shot. Then it was all Bud after that. Yeah, I heard that too. LOL, not shocking to me though. I got caught one time as well by KO. He chops down that tree, then gets him out of there. Huh? It's gonna be a bloodbath. I think Keith's gonna win by decision. Me too. I got Keith winning that fight. Let's bet 500 on a BTA. I'm finna break you 100% bet ratio. Wait. We on live. You want to bet 500 on who? On Fondora to beat Keith Thurman? 500. Listen. You my man. I don't want to take 500 from you, bro. Let's not do 500. Listen, the boxing report. You my guy. You my man. 100 grand. I don't want to take 500 from you. Listen, bro. I don't want to take 500 from you, bro. I don't want to do that to you. You feel me? I fuck with you, bro. You cool. You always show me love. You always share my posts. You always, under all my videos, you always show me love, bro. So I don't want to take 500 from you, bro. I want you to save your money. We could do, cause you my homie, we could do a life 50. Let's do $50. I don't want to do 500. 500 too much. I don't want to take that much money from you. The boxing report. You my mans. I don't want to take that much money from you. So let's do $50, bro. Let's do $50. You feel me? No, bro. I don't want to take 100 from you, bro. You cool. You cool peoples. You cool peoples, bro. I don't want to take that bread from you. So let's do $50. 50, cool. I'm cool with taking only 50 from you. I don't want to take that much money from you. So let's do 50. All right, the boxing report. We gonna do 50, bro. You feel me? We gonna do 50, bro. I don't want to take your money, bro. So we do 50. You got Fondora beating Keith Thurman. I got Keith Thurman beating Fondora. He said, why you ducking a Hondo, bro? I don't duck nothing, bro. You already know how I'm coming. I ain't ducking no smoke, nothing. Never been a duck. You hear me? I ain't no Jerron Boots Ennis who always ducking smoke. Jerron duck everybody. He done duck like eight fighters that we know he should have been for it. I ain't no duck, bro. So listen, we gonna do $50, bro. Let's do 50, all right? I don't want to do the whole bean. Let's do 50, bro. I don't want to take all your money, bro. He said, why you ducking? That ain't no fight to bet on, not gonna lie. Till Kid, why is not a fight to bet on, man? Who you got winning that fight, though, Till? You got Fondora knocking out Keith Thurman like everybody else? Hey, yo. Bro said if I lose the bet, I'm flying to Philly and we sparring. So, you gotta lose a bet for you to come to Philly to spar me, bro? You gotta lose a bet first for you to come to the Biddy to spar me, gang? You don't need to lose a bet for you to come to the biddy to spar me, bro. And plus, like I said, I'm not trying to take all your money. I'm not trying to take all your money, bro. So that's why I'm saying let's do 50. Let's do a light little 50. Thurman, you already know. But realistically, that shit can go either way. Yeah, okay. BTA versus Scooter Davis. Oh, no. Scooter Davis can fight. Scooter Davis can fight. I ain't trying to fight him. Scooter Davis can fight. He a problem. What weight class he fight at again? He can fight. I don't want no smoke with Scooter. He can fight. Till Kid, you trying to set me up, bro? I don't want to fight him. The only way I'll fight him if I'm getting a lot of money and I've been training for 6 months. But I ain't trying to fight him right now. Scooter Davis can fight. Yeah, he a big boy. I ain't trying to fight him right now. I ain't trying to fight him. I don't want to get in a ring with no Scooter Davis. He a problem. What about 5? This nigga said 5 bands. Bro, you tripping. You tripping. Why the hell would I bet 5 bands? I ain't betting no 5 bands. Don't do that, bro. The boxing report, come on, bro. We gonna do $50, bro. He said you duck Scooter. I don't want that smoke right now, bro. I don't want that smoke right now. He's a good fighter. I don't want that smoke right now. I don't want that smoke right now, bro. I don't want that smoke from Scooter. He sharp. We're talking about Scooter Davis that trains with Jervante Davis. We're not talking about Scooter from Philly. We're talking about Scooter Davis. What about Subriel Matias? He's at 140, no excuses. I would fight Subriel Matias. I would spar him. I would spar Subriel Matias. The reason why I would spar him, because he fight with his hands down. Like, he's easy to pick apart. This man don't got no defense, so I would spar somebody like, I would love to spar somebody like that, who don't got no defense at all. It's a lot of holes in this game. Oh yeah, it's a lot of holes in this game. I just can't let him cut off the ring on me though, cause he be throwing them crazy ass behind the head punches. So I gotta keep him at distance. I gotta outbox him. I can't trade with him. I'm not gonna try to trade with him. I'm gonna outbox him. I'm not gonna try to trade with him. I'm gonna try to outbox him. Stay off. That's what I'm saying. I gotta stay off the ropes. If I'm ever sparring him, I gotta stay off the ropes. I gotta keep him at the end of my jab, and I'm not trying to fight on the inside. I'm keeping him on the outside. I will fight him. He don't got no skills. Devo says drop the sparring footage. Listen, bro. I'ma drop it when I drop it. I ain't dropping it right now. When I drop it, I'ma drop it. I ain't dropping it right now. Matter of fact, I might drop one today. I might drop a sparring footage today. I might drop one. It's like a minute or two long. I might drop one. We know he on that shit too. Oh yeah. He tested positive for sure. He on that shit. But no, real shit though. Let me get back to the topic. Devo said, nah, cuz, you talking crazy, do it. Hey, yo, Devo, chill, bro. Devo, chill. I'm on here to talk boxing. I ain't on here to talk about me, bro. I would try to KO Matias if I was you. Why? Why you want to KO, bro? I don't care if it's 45 seconds. Drop that shit. We never see you spar. Bro, it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. Scooter Davis versus Scooter Fulton. He got knocked out by nobody. Oop. Hey, yo, y'all tripping. We know he got no chin. Who got no chin? Hey, yo, listen, right? Let me get back to the point of the video, bro. That's what we came here for. So, Floyd Mayweather is suing Showtime for $340 million He said Showtime robbed them out of almost $400 million. Do you guys think he's going to win that lawsuit? Do you think Floyd Mayweather is going to win the lawsuit? That Showtime is really going to pay Floyd Mayweather? I don't think he's going to win that lawsuit for some reason. I don't think he wins that lawsuit. Because he signed the contract without looking. 50 Cent is correct. He should have had a lawyer look over all of his contracts. You know, he signed the contract not having his lawyer present looking over his contract. You trusted Showtime and Al Heyman. You ain't boxed since 2015, 2016 professional, and you want to sue these people after you've been out of the gym for almost 10 years. You want to sue these people? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you want to sue these people, right? You haven't been in the gym, you haven't been in the ring for almost 10 years, and you want to sue these people because rumor is you're going bankrupt and you're losing a lot of money, so you're trying to sue people to get some more money. It just doesn't make sense to me. The lawsuit doesn't really make sense to me. If the lawsuit is correct, if it's true, it doesn't make any sense. And 50 Cent is right for trolling Floyd Mayweather because that lawsuit makes absolutely no sense. There is absolutely no reason Floyd Mayweather should be suing Showtime or Al Heyman, because he's been out of boxing for so many years. It's too late, bro. What are you suing these guys for? You should have been had a lawyer look at your contract years in advance. It's been over 10 years, bro. Floyd Mayweather's not going to win the case, man. It's a dead case, in my opinion. It's a dead case. And 50, the fact that 50 talking about he wanted Crawford to beat up on Floyd Mayweather is crazy, too. I guess he feels that's the only way Floyd Mayweather's going to make some money. Floyd Mayweather got to come back to boxing and box Terrence Crawford to make some cheese. That's the only way he feels Floyd's going to make some cheese. I don't know. I think Floyd can come back. Isn't he about to fight Mike Tyson anyway? So he can also do that. He can fight Mike. He can come back to the sport of boxing. He can fight Mike. He can fight whoever he wants to fight. He still got the name. For all he got to do is just stay active. He'll make money. You feel me? But I don't think he's going to win the lawsuit, though. Yeah, he's saying he got finesse, bro. Devo, he's saying he got finesse for 340 mil, almost 400 mil. Yo, I think you should spar Tevin Farmer. I would love to spar Tevin Farmer. I think Cormel Moulton should leave him. I think everybody should leave Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is one of the worst promoters in boxing. He doesn't care about his fighters. I agree. Everybody that signed to TMT needs to leave TMT. Floyd Mayweather is the worst promoter in boxing right now. Floyd Mayweather is the worst promoter in boxing. These are the facts. Whether we want to ignore it or not, he's the worst promoter in boxing. There is no way around that. I think Cormel Moulton should leave him and sign the Top Rank. I couldn't agree with you more, bro. I agree. Cormel Moulton should definitely leave Floyd Mayweather. If they didn't pay him all his money, he does. Beat Skull. Salute. So you think he has a case, bro? Even though it's been all of these years? Bro, can you break it down to me how he wins the case? Beat Skull. He says if they didn't pay him all his money, he does. Can you break it down to me? Yo, can you break it down to me how he wins? Can you break it down to me how he wins the lawsuit? That's all I want you to do for me. I want you to break it down to me and tell me how he wins the lawsuit. Floyd, my favorite fighter after Bud. I like Floyd too. He's one of my favorites too. I heard he rematching Pacquiao then Mike. Are you serious? Well, that's how he's gonna make his money. If he fights Pacquiao and Mike Tyson, he's gonna make a lot of money. If he fights Mike Tyson and Pacquiao, then he's gonna make a lot of cheese. So that's all he really needs to do. Yo, I got a young prospect that I'm training with in Philly, and he wanna fight you. I actually seen BTA spar before. Who's the young prospect you training with? I spar him. I don't mind sparring him, bro. As long as he's not a world champion and been boxing at the pro level for a long time, I'll spar him. It's like, no, I ain't got no picks, bro. I spar anybody. He's a heavyweight, by the way. Nah, I'm cool. I ain't trying to spar no heavyweight, bro. Unless you got some money for me, I'm not sparring nobody for free, bro. What I look like sparring a heavyweight for free for? I'm cool. But anyway, y'all, I'm hungry. I'm about to go get something to eat. I'm going to get back on live later. Probably like 9. Probably 8, 9. I don't know. I'm going to get back on live later, though. But did y'all see that video from Greg Hackett where Greg Hackett is saying Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is the same size? Did y'all see that video? Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is not the same size. I don't know why Greg Hackett is saying that. He be saying a lot of bullshit sometimes. And he definitely said a lot of bullshit in that video. He did a video with he did a live with Mill City Boxing where he said Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney is the same size. Devin Haney's been killing himself to make weight for the longest. He was struggling to make weight at 135. He was struggling to make weight at 140. How was he the same size as Shakur Stevenson? People just be chatting, bro. But anyway, it's your boy BTA Boxing, and I'm out.